Thanks for joining us tonight. We want to start off with the latest developments regarding Kei'Mani Latigue. Her body was found more than 2 weeks ago in this home. The home was set to be torn down, and this is new video today showing a fence going up around the East Toledo home. Jeff?
Well, from there, it has been weeks since her death and the discovery of her body in that home that we just showed you. And still tonight, there are a lot of questions, and many in the community are still demanding answers, specifically about her case with Lucas County Children's Services and when she will be laid to rest. We've got answers for both coming up for you tonight. We've got team coverage for you. It continues with Silver Barker and Megan Hartnett. Silver attended a court hearing where a judge made a ruling on who will have the right to plan Kei'Mani's funeral. And Megan Hartnett, she also has the update from Lucas County Children's Services.
But first, let's get to Silver. Silver, a judge has awarded Kei'Mani's grandmother with the right to her estate and funeral services.
That's right, Kaylee. Kei'Mani's grandmother, Dorothy Latigue, said in court earlier today that she is planning to have a public funeral on Friday of this week. Now, the family tells us they are working with Del Riggs Funeral Home for this funeral. In court today, Dorothy argues the original plan was to have a private and a public funeral last week. However, she says the holdup came when Kei'Mani's mother, Tiara Caston, wanted to have the right to Kei'Mani's funeral planning and estate. Tiara claims Dorothy was trying to block her from attending the funeral. Ultimately, the judge's decision was based off of two things. Number one is how close of a relationship did they have with Kei'Mani, and second was the practicality of the funeral plans. It led to the judge granting Dorothy the right to proceed with plans.
There will be a private ceremony, and then there will be a public ceremony for all of those that donated. It's our way of saying thank you. We appreciate, your gestures.
Now, no further details have yet been released regarding this public funeral that they are planning to have on Friday. However, we have reached out to the family and will continue to update you when we learn of those details. We have heard back from Columbus Police regarding Darnell Jones. They're telling us that Darnell is still in the hospital being treated to his injuries. However, whenever that case or whenever he's at the level, he will be back here in Toledo to face the murder charge. Reporting live in Toledo, Silver Barker, WTOL 11.
From there, we got more information today about Kei'Mani's case with Lucas County Children's Services. The agency says the most recent reports were made in December of 2023 and March of 2024 in relation to her well-being. Megan Hartnett, she joins us live downtown now. Megan, tell us, had there been any other reports at all?
Jeff, the only other report was in 2011 when Kei'Mani was an infant. Randy Muth, the executive director of Lucas County Children's Services, says there is no record of any reports made after March of 2024. When the reports were made in 2023 and 2024, Muth says investigations were immediately started. He says LCCS workers went to the home and they spoke with Kei'Mani, other people who knew the family, and conducted background checks. Muth says there was no reason found for Kei'Mani to be removed from the home. In both investigations, both Kei'Mani and the grandmother, Dorothy Latigue, had said they were the only two in the household. LCCS says neither identified Darnell Jones, the man accused of Kei'Mani's murder, and there is no mention of Darnell Jones in any of LCCS's records. The grandmother has told WTOL 11 that Darnell Jones had been in her house and that he had taken Kei'Mani to his house for weekends on multiple occasions. Now, it isn't clear if this was not disclosed to LCCS or if these visits happened after March of 2024, when the last recorded report was made to LCCS. Muth says if a father for Kei'Mani had been identified, the cases may have been handled differently.
If our database had indicated we had an identified established father, we would have been required to reach out to that individual. If the child had identified, hey, this gentleman is dad, or he is a support, or I view him as dad, we would have reached out. Those did not occur in December or March of last year.
Muth says Kei'Mani's placement with Dorothy met all the needs when it comes to housing, education, and medical conditions. Muth also says Kei'Mani transferring to multiple schools over the past few years did not raise any flags for them, as they trust families to make the decision for children's education. Reporting in downtown Toledo, Megan Hartnett, WTOL 11.
We will continue to cover any new information about Kei'Mani's story as details emerge, both on air and online. In the meantime, we have an entire page on our website with past stories we've done on her case.
Also, make sure that you download WTOL 11 Plus on your smart TV. Coming up tonight at the bottom of the hour, 6:35-ish, we're going to have more from Lucas County Children's Services and the courtroom. That special will be streaming live on WTOL 11 Plus at 6:35.